E.N.D here. Let's discuss Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer is an uncommon card from Corset 2020, a set that have been released 3 months ago. It is a very interesting card, it's a very good card, especially against blue decks, that is obviously counters. This card have seen quite a good amount of play recently, especially because of Oko, and also this card was recently just banned in Pioneer. Personally, I didn't expect this card to be banned in Pioneer. Really and truly, I don't believe that this card was breaking Pioneer. At least we have very few information for the moment about Pioneer, very few tournaments, but I don't think this card was breaking Pioneer. But Wizard of the Coast decided that this card has to be banned in Pioneer, and November 11 E.N.D said that Veil of Summer is banned in Pioneer. Now, considering all these things, let's discuss the price of this card. Because this card is seeing quite a good amount of play, both in Standard and even in Modern, this card is currently being traded at around $64, that is $6 to $7, which for an uncommon card in a corset is quite a high amount of value. Very rarely we see uncommon cards in standard boxes, being a corset or being any other standard box. It's very rarely that we see uncommon cards that have so much value in standard and in modern. It's very rarely that you see this type of experience. Why this card has this value? First of all, one of the most important thing is because of Oko. Oko, Thief of Crowns, is obviously the card that is dominating standard, the card that most probably will be banned next Monday. Obviously there's nothing sure, there's nothing guaranteed. I cannot guarantee that the card that Oko, Thief of Crowns will be banned in the next E.N.D, but most probably, seeing the result even at the Richmond Mythic Championship, seeing those results, I think Oko is doomed to be banned. Because of Oko, obviously this card was seeing quite a huge amount of demand, quite a huge amount of play. As I said, both in standard, especially in standard, and even in modern, and that means that when there is play, when there is demand, the price will go up in price. And we're seeing that the card was hitting around $7. Because of Pioneer, obviously Pioneer, this card made it in Pioneer immediately. Because of Pioneer, the card was increasing more in price. You can see here there's a much more increase in price until it was banned in Pioneer. And here we see a drop in the price of the card. And that means two reasons. One, obviously, because Pioneer is banned, there is less demand for the card. Anyone that wants to brew a deck in Pioneer cannot use Veil of Summer because of the ban. Therefore, we expect the price to drop. And also there's another reason why the price of this card is dropping. Everyone is afraid that Oko, Thief of Crowns, will be banned in standard. Therefore, if Oko is banned in standard, we don't see any value of including this type of cards in our decks or this type of card in our sideboard. As I said, when demand for a particular card decreases, the price will tend to decrease. And these are very important two reasons to consider if you want to buy Veil of Summer and you want to analyze the price of an uncommon card from a corset. The price of a $6 to $7 of an uncommon set is a very rare thing to happen. It's a very rare thing to happen in standard, and this happens only, as I said, because the card is played. The card is played both in standard, both in Pioneer, and both in modern. Now the card has been banned in Pioneer, so we see a decline in price. And with the ban of Oko, Thief of Crowns, really and truly, this card will have much less work to do, and therefore we will see less copies of these cards in standard decks. You can leave me a comment below. What do you think about Veil of Summer? If you agree that this card had to be banned in Pioneer, and here there's a subscription button. Subscribe for my channel for more interesting videos about Magic, the Gathering, and the collectible world.